want better for y'all.
I don't think enough people are saying this shit.
These are just our ideas.
Maybe we should all be a little bit more self-aware and a little bit less delusional.
What do we know?
What the fuck could we possibly know?
Hey, look, get your shit together.
But let me stay focused.
All right, and welcome back to The Reason They Should Have Never Gave You Niggas Microphones. I'm Lilo.
I'm Bitch Shot Shae.
And this is Let Me Stay Focused, the podcast. Woo! We did it at the same time. It's one of my shining moments.
Yeah.
Your cat ears are so cute.
Thank you.
The one on like the right-hand side is like a little scruffy.
Yeah. You must have got smushed.
No, it's like on purpose, right?
I don't know.
Like the fabric on the side. I think it's just
Oh,
like,
yeah. I don't know. This is my only one like this. So.
It's cute. It's like a cat in the movie, like the one you're rooting for.
The one you're rooting for?
You know, there's always like a cat in a movie. He might be down on his luck. Like he might be like an alley cat, but he's got a good personality and like a hustle.
Yeah.
I feel like if it didn't have the scruff on the side, I wouldn't root for your hat as much.
Okay. That's interesting.
Is it a cat? Or is it a fox? I also root for the foxes in movies. What's the photo of a fox?
I actually don't know.
Let me see the front. Charles Jeffrey Loverboy. The thing at the bottom looks like a fox. But I also don't have my glasses on.
I have no idea.
The only time I have my glasses on in the episode is when I forget to take them off. And then like the ring lights in both of them.
Oh, man. Speaking of glasses, I meant to put my shades on.
You want to grab them?
Yeah.
I would hate for the people on YouTube to miss it.
Yeah.
Everybody wants to be a cat. What's that from? Well, it can't be All Dogs Go to Heaven. That's the only part I know, too. Everybody wants to be a cat. Are foxes cats?
I can't find it. I have no idea.
Are foxes dogs?
Right. I think they're more dog than cat.
The point is the hat is edgy. I like it.
Well, yeah, I'm back. I'm just going to clean them. Wait, we can keep talking.
Listen, I'm rooting for your cat fox dog. I have honorable mention and I have two. Do you have any guesses?
No.
Well, what the hell?
Yeah, I don't know what the hell's going on.
That no was real sharp too, like girl. Who could have even done anything good?
No, for real. I kind of feel like.
So I have two.
Okay.
I have one, the group Cuzzosx5. Have you heard of them?
No.
It's like 5 girls that are out of California. I think one of them's from North Carolina originally. I think that I thought initially that they were really cousins. That is a little bit blurrier to me. But it's a group of 5 girls. They're rappers.
Okay.
And the music is very good.
Really?
Yes.
How did you discover them?
I think someone posted a clip on TikTok of their On the Radar freestyle.
Oh, okay.
And it has like a Dreamgirls sample. Well, a Supreme sample. And then in their raps, they were doing like Dreamgirls references.
Okay, I'm going to have to check that out.
Yes. And so with all groups, everyone has a favorite. Millie Mo's my favorite, but all of the girls be rapping their ass off.
For real.
Hers was like, love Millie. Millie was supposed to love me. I was like, ah.
So are they younger or older?
I think they don't strike me as particularly like younger. I think in their 20s.
Okay. Okay. Shout out to Cuzzos.
Cool it, Effie. It was a hit. And then I listened to some of their other music, and it's all really good. So I wanted to shout them out. I couldn't make them lyrics and lessons because their lyrics aren't on Genius.
Okay. Yeah. So, yeah, they're probably not, like, discovered, quote, unquote, yet.
Yeah, because it's like they're on the radar,
Right.
but they're not.
But they're not, like.
I don't know.
Hit,
Maybe.
they ain't hit yet.
You think if they're not on? You think if I played it at the end of the episode, we would get flagged? If they're not on Genius?
Well, we can't monetize anyway, right? So
We can't monetize if we use music.
But we gotta have enough subscribers
Oh yeah, I'm talking about like flag, like muted.
on what, TikTok?
No, on YouTube. You use too much of someone's shit, they will mute you.
They mute the whole video or just that
I've
part?
had it happen SOMO when I used to post covers. They muted my whole shit. Even me talking. They was like, mm-mm. And with what's going on with TikTok, who knows? But yeah, so maybe I'll just, well, no, you can get in trouble for a copyright flag, but I'll just play a little bit of the end with the Dream Girl sample.
Yeah, I don't think they would mind.
Love me. Millie was supposed to love me. I was like, ain't that. Anyways, I also have Megan Thee Stallion. She accepted the Catalyst of Change Award at the 2024 Planned Parenthood Gala.
Hey.
Is it gala or gala?
I think either way. Tomato.
She looked amazing, and I think that it's really sweet that they offered her that award. I'm happy for her. I think that she's getting all of the amazing things that she deserves. And also, that Wannabe record, love that shit. And I don't know if it's because of all the ass shaking or if I just really like the song.
Yeah. That song with Glorilla? Or
Yeah.
that different one?
Get him glow.
Oh,
Get him
yeah.
glow. Get him glow. Glow.
I mean, the song is good, so I mean, the video's pretty great too. So
Yes, it's so good.
it's good all the way around.
So I have to mention in the comments, people are like, the founder of Planned Parenthood created it to decrease the population of black people. Meg is a sellout.
What?
As true as that may be, which I didn't fact check it because I don't give a fuck. Now you have to go there in search of their services. And also, eugenics is how birth control started. So if y'all are applying that logic to everything, I can see why y'all have the problems you have now.
Yeah. Niggas' brains are fried, cooked.
Like sizzling in the sun.
Like a raisin.
I was just going to say like a raisin. Y'all's brains are the raisins in the sun.
Like, and I feel like people are just getting dumber.
I was thinking that, but I didn't know if that was like problematic.
Or I don't know, but it's like, you know how they say like, oh, in school we were separated, you know, by our, I guess, our intelligence level.
Yeah.
We need
different social medias.
Yeah, that's what they was. You know, you remember the meme that had said something like that.
Yeah, and my middle school, they did it by like color. Like we weren't going to be able to determine whose homework was like draw 2 circles compared to everyone else. Like
Right.
some of us got asked to take the SAT in 7th grade. Some of
Right.
y'all.
So yeah, we're at I guess, I don't know, PE maybe. I hated the SATs though, and I did horribly every time I took them. I mean, I'm pretty sure I passed them, but I couldn't tell you what my score was. Like that shit.
I know I did good
to me.
in high school. In 7th grade, my mom said she wouldn't tell me my score because she didn't want me to get a big head, and then she forgot it. So
Yeah, it's easy to forget.
who gives a damn? The first time I went to go take the SATs, I had on a bandana, and the top of the photo cut off like not even my hairline in the picture. They were like, we can't accept this photo.
What?
I went to the beach.
So what was this? What was you supposed to do?
Your whole head was supposed to be. Remember, you had to take like a picture and submit
They
the
trying to
form.
tell you to take it off.
Yeah. No, they were telling me like, we can't accept this photo.
Oh.
You can't take the SATs today.
Oh.
And I was like, oh man,
Oh yeah.
guess I'll have to go to the beach.
Too bad.
Damn it. And then when I did take the SATs, again, we were separated by class. The way y'all was sweating and dry heaving when they made you write that paragraph in cursive.
Yeah. Yeah, and that's the thing. That's probably the first. That was the first thing that went wrong. Them stopping cursive in the curriculum.
Yeah, I think I was like one of the last classes that got cursive. And in high school, I wrote in cursive.
Now I could write in cursive, but I was never like I wouldn't do like a whole. I mean, unless like that was required, because sometimes like writing classes, you would have to.
No, I wrote in cursive. Part of it was a defense mechanism because, again, some of y'all aren't that sharp. I seen you looking at my desk, and if I don't like you that much, you're going to fail, baby.
Yeah.
Ain't no help from me.
That was definitely, I knew a couple kids like that. It was like,
can I see your paper? Here you go. I
can't
can't
even
read this.
that.
Damn, sorry, dummy.
Yeah.
Guess I'll just have to turn it in without helping you. Now, I would cheat with people I could cheat back off of. What do you offer me?
Right.
And if you can't read cursive, I don't trust you to, do the little switch ups or whatever, get one wrong or some shit. Not trustworthy.
Yeah. Well, I have Hotep of the Week.
Who is that?
No one famous. So, this week's Hotep is 29-year-old Lakeisha Woods Williams.
I got to change my next Hotep of the Week. I know exactly who that is. Go ahead. Tell the people what this bitch did.
So, this girl
pulled a Drea.
But I don't even know if this is worse or not. Yeah, it's bad. I think either way.
Drea left a couple Pop-Tarts, and I don't think Chris Brown was that far.
So, according to the New York Post, Lakeisha Woods Williams was hit with 2 charges of child endangerment after the authorities found her 8-year-old and her 6-year-old alone in their apartment last Thursday.
Dumbass.
She left her kids to take her solo trip on April 4th and came back on April 10th.
And what day did they find the kids?
I don't think y'all understand. They found them on last Thursday. What day was that?
Let me see. The 11th.
Yeah. So
the point is.
So she left her kids for like a week. April 4th to April 10th on a so-called solo trip.
That's what I'm saying. It's not even like anybody would be disappointed if you didn't come.
Like, what the fuck were you thinking, my girl?
And then did you see her lame ass excuse?
No, what was her excuse?
I gave my cousin some money. He said he was going to watch him.
That's crazy.
But that would even mean that you left without, like, your cousin being there. Like, you didn't drop them off. And even if your cousin was supposed to come watch them at your house, you left them by themselves.
Oh, police did a welfare check on April 9th. So basically it says her neighbors contacted the police about the children after they were spotted leaving the apartment. After they spotted her leaving the apartment with luggage and noticed a few days later that she hadn't returned. And so police went out, did the welfare check, and they found 2 kids alone in the apartment, trash with garbage and food all around on the floor, and a potent smell of urine.
Crazy. She alleges that she gave her cousin the money. I looked up the thing. And then says he ran off with the money. Ain't nobody running off with no fucking money.
The kids told the police that they knew they mom left to go on a trip, but to keep in contact with them through a camera in the apartment and text messages via the 8-year-old. A fucking 8-year-old for
For
a
a
week.
week.
This ain't like 20 minutes to run to the store, or you know what I'm saying? Because they used to do that back in the day. But like,
Yeah. Or even I work all fucking day. I'm trying to support y'all. You know what I'm saying? Come and
Right.
lock the door. I'll be home tonight.
right. But like,
So were they going to school?
I mean, I don't
Couldn't
know.
have been.
Probably not. I doubt it.
She's gonna get everything she deserves.
And I think this is probably spring break too, so they probably won't even in school. And why? Like you left your kids in the house on spring break. And you took yourself out on a trip.
A nice solo trip.
Which I'm side-eyeing that, because what? That's crazy, man.
She gonna suffer.
That don't make sense, bro. But yeah, she...
Thank God for the neighbors.
She was arrested. And her bond was $40,000.
That ain't enough.
No, these are definitely not enough.
Not even a fucking enough. That disgusts me.
Man, yeah. The kids, man, it's just like so bad for them. Like,
And I can't imagine she was like a good mother when she wasn't on the cruise. Michael Jackson once said, if you can't feed your baby, then don't have a baby. And don't you think maybe if you can't feed your baby. Like, and urine, they were pissing on the floor? Like, what?
the shit was probably already fucked up before she left.
Yeah.
And she just left him like that.
Like, she probably didn't even buy the Wi-Fi package. Fuck the camera.
Shit sad.
Yeah. Anyways, we have lyrics and lessons where we give a lyric and you get a lesson. I mean, I hope you've already learned something. Like, don't leave your kids at home. It wasn't even a 3-day cruise. Like, she really went all the fuck out.
No, for real. Like, she ain't feel like maybe I shouldn't do this.
I don't believe there was a cousin.
I don't either.
Because why would you tell them to look through the camera and all that?
Exactly. That's what I was about to say.
And I know people are going to comment like, you don't know what, motherhood does to you mentally. You know how they get on us.
And I understand that. I really do. But there are options. Like, you just don't have kids if you're not going to put them first. I don't understand what's so hard about that. Now, the actual doing of it, yes, I'm sure it's hard, but I don't know. I just feel like once you have a kid, that kind of is what it is.
That's it. That's all. That's the open and close.
Like, it shouldn't be I have to put my child in danger. I mean, like you said, unless it's a situation where like I gotta go to work and you need to, you know what I'm saying? We know those type of things, but like,
where the fuck is the daddy?
But literally, like going out of the country, going somewhere in the middle of a fucking ocean. If anything happened to your kids, like that didn't cross your mind. obviously. That because what the fuck was you gonna do from the camera? Or you know what I'm saying? If something had happened.
Yeah.
That shit is fucking. What's the word?
Like, the one I'm looking at, it says witnesses told authorities that they seen Williams leave the home on April 4th, like you mentioned, with luggage. They also added that this isn't the first time that something like this has occurred.
Wow.
And then it says in quotes, you left your child unattended for 4 days. Let's say you leave the country out on a trip and the cousin doesn't go take care of the children. If this is really a plane flight like she says it is, wouldn't you as a parent be on the first plane back immediately?
Right.
So I don't think it's the first time she left them kids.
It's definitely not. Especially if the neighbors be knowing. Neighbors be.
And say, here the bitch go again. I'm not about to fucking do this with you.
Yeah. The first time it was like, okay, this bitch is crazy. But.
And then you tell kids shit like, don't open the door for nobody. So even if you're like, hey, yo.
They'll still open the door.
Like, no, I'm saying, or they don't. And you trying to help the kid because you know they there by themselves. Or they get quiet or whatever.
Oh. It could go bad any kind of way like that. Like, because it's, you know what I'm saying? What if the neighbors noticed that and they were malicious people? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just fucked up to even put your kids in that predicament. And they, you know what I'm saying? They already doomed. I mean, not to say, like, not literally, but they're just set up for a bad situation.
She deserves suffering, but that's not the lyric. Do you have any guesses about my lyric?
Tizo touchdown.
Who?
Nope. No guesses.
Okay. I have, would you be mad at fire when you know it will burn away? Would you be mad at water for flowing endlessly? Don't be mad at me when I loved you every day. I'm just being me, girl. Don't push me away. You know that song?
I don't know.
It's called Mad at Fire by Elmine. So what I got from that is people have no problem at all taking like your love, support, ideas, etc. But the second you do something they're not feeling, they throw all that shit out the window. Like if someone is moving like they don't know your character, let them. It shows you that as invested as you were in supporting them, they never even stopped to get to really know you. And this could be relationships like platonic and romantic that have been going on for years. And you've just centered this person so much that they don't even fucking know you.
Man, that's deep. Heavy on the ideas. But yeah, all that.
Yeah.
Like, people really do.
It's like you do one thing. And it's like they don't even apply your character to the situation.
Right. It's no like, and that's what I was going to say grace, but I don't know. I feel like just people be forgetting. Like people don't think about shit. Like when conflict arises, it's not like, okay, why? Or, you know what I'm saying? Like, it led up to this because of what? You know what I'm saying? Okay, I know you not like that, so maybe you didn't mean it like that, or whatever the situation may be, because it can be that delivery, you know, the lesson can apply to, you know, different things, but I think, like, that's just a good one.
Yeah, I think about, like, before you were even the co-host on the show, we had a situation where someone who knew us personally took great offense to something we said on the show. One, they were trying to make the shoe fit. That was step one. Like, what the fuck are you even talking about? But it was folks like you and, like, our other friends who were like, you know she did not mean that like that. What the fuck are you talking about?
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
And it's like, girl, I don't even feel like it's worth the time explaining this to you. Shouldn't you know this?
Right. And then, and my thing is, sometimes I feel like, so what if a person did mean it that way. You know what I'm saying? Like if I'm expressing to you how I feel about a situation, I don't feel like I should have to. I mean, there's a level of like respect, right? But I should be able to kind of say, you know, what I need to say without it like
having to say like, but not you. Is that what you're talking about?
nah. But it's kind of hard for me to explain, so I'll retract. I mean, like okay, for instance, my people say I have an attitude problem, right? Or people say like I'm mean, or you know, certain things like that. So it's like I'll say something, and like you said, if you know me, you know I don't necessarily mean it like maliciously or in a bad way. I just might have said it with like some attitude, or it's just like how I talk, and so I just feel like, you know, like you said, people will try to you know, take something you said and make it like, oh, you the bad guy, and it's like, bro, I was just expressing myself. Like,
and even with that situation, it was like, so you're implying that I would get on a podcast, a brand new podcast. People are not even fucking hearing this. I'm shouting into the void at this point, and talk about you of all things.
Yeah.
Let's be a little bit more serious here. Sometimes people are looking for a reason to be mad at you because they don't have a good one. But I do forgive you because I done told you about yourself.
I don't know.
That's my lesson.
So my lyric is she said, I'm reading all the comments saying, D, I'm really shook. Do you need to see a therapist? Is you looking? Yes, the one I got. They really are the best. Now I feel like I can see you bitches is depressed. I'm not afraid to finally say shit with my chest. Lost a little weight, but I ain't
never lost a tushy.
But anyway, so I didn't really mean to read that last part, but that is
because you didn't want to read the next line.
Yeah. That song is called "Attention" by Doja Cat. It's not new, but
very good.
Yeah, I felt like it was like really, it was really like, I felt like it was really dope for her. Well, I mean, I don't know her personally, but like just based on all the like comments that she was getting and people and things that people were saying about her and saying like, oh, she's devilish and all this stuff, and she's like, and you know, people saying like, oh, something's wrong with her, like, because when she shaved her eyebrows and shit,
yeah.
And like, oh, you need to go see a therapist. So she like, yeah, I actually did go see a therapist. And actually, it's you bitches that are fucking crazy, right? Like, not me. Like, maybe you bitches should go see a therapist.
Yeah.
Because, you know, the people that be pointing the finger most of the time they're not doing the shit that they, you know what I'm saying, being like, oh, you should do.
Yeah. That's good.
And I'm guilty of that too sometimes. But I do try to, you know, like be mindful of that. But I had wrote a whole other like passage.
Let's hear it.
So I had wrote like people will project their own beliefs onto you if you let them, and they'll try to convince you that like all these things are like wrong with you, and you know all this stuff. But like naturally as a human, you might actually start to believe some shit or like internalize things like people say about you, and yeah, but like I just feel like who are you to tell somebody, you know what I'm saying, like how they experience you, But at the same time, like, it's not necessarily you that may be the problem. And it may not even be the problem. You may not even be a problem. It's just like everybody have different perspectives. And like sometimes people's perspectives are like ego based, or it's like not logic. It's not like, people don't really think with their logic. They kind of just think off of their emotions or their experiences. So like most of the time it's just projection, and it's just life shit. But I just hope like work like being able to work through that gets like easier.
Yeah. That's a good one.
Thank you.
Wonderful. I have Let me say focus, which is our topic of the week. And I'm going to play a TikTok without context and then follow it up.
Okay.
Interview. He didn't want to work at McDonald's.
Chill out.
Bro, chill, bro. You doing too much. Got him a job interview up here at the Waffle House because I got a homegirl that work up here, so she was able to get him the interview, right?
Bro, chill, bro.
I done pulled all the way up here to the Waffle House, and this boy gonna sit here and tell me he not finna get out and he not finna go in because he don't want to work at the Waffle House. That's embarrassing.
Bro. I'm not
This is her baby
Like,
father.
what is you talking about? I'm sick of all
It
this.
get
Oh,
too
that's
busy
embarrassing
here. Like,
stuff.
no,
Like, what do you
I'm
mean?
not-
We need money.
Bro, I'm
We
not
need
finna
money.
do
We
this, bro.
need
You trying to
income.
force it, bro. I'm
We
not
need
finna
an
do
income.
this.
You're not
finna do
making
this, bro.
no type of money, bro. All you do is want to sit on your butt and think I'm supposed to
No.
pay for everything,
No,
bro.
bro, I'm not
You
finna-
think I'm supposed to pay for everything? I'm supposed to provide, support you. Like,
Bruh.
this is getting too much on me, bro. I'm only
No,
one
bro.
person.
It's-
I have a
bro,
lot of responsibilities. Like, I'm tired of this.
It's Waffle House, bro. Like, I'm not. this
Okay,
get too
we just
busy,
need.
bro.
It don't matter if it get too busy.
bro. I'm
Mark
not
the
finna
shift
do
that's
that.
not busy, bro. We
Bro.
need extra income.
Bro.
Every job I'm putting you on, you're not working it. You're not even going into the
And-
interviews.
and-
You're wasting my
I go-
gas by having
and I
me
go
come
in
up
here-
here.
and I go
I
in
came
here-
up here for you to go to this interview, and you can't even get out the car to go in the interview, bro.
I know what they gonna say.
I wasted
bro.
my gas.
I know
Like,
what
what
they
do
gonna
you
say,
mean?
bro. I'm not.
Hey,
I'm not.
what do you
finna
mean? You know what they
this,
gonna
bro.
say? You don't know what they gonna say?
No, bro. I know they.
Do you have any immediate responses to what you just heard?
What, nigga? I mean, I'm gonna go get me a job. That's just me. I don't care if I got to go back to motherfucking Burger King. It's embarrassing, yes, but oh fucking well. At the end of the day, you getting a check, and whoever, you know what I'm saying, like nobody really can say shit, and if they do, they're not really paying your bills. So this nigga talking about it's too busy, like.
Somebody gonna see
Nigga,
him.
Waffle House only get busy at fucking 2 a.m. It literally don't be busy. It might be busy in the morning time, but like
On the weekends.
it's not like a continuously busy type of place.
And I think he meant busy in terms of he doesn't want people to see him working at the Waffle House.
Yeah,
Not like he can't keep up with the.
right. That's why I'm like, he probably embarrassed, but it's just like, bro, you gotta do what the fuck you got to do. Like, and your girl, her friend already works there, so it's not like
The cat's
y'all
out
in
the bag.
Y'all in the same boat. Like,
And sat in the car looking stupid.
whole time, Waffle House probably won't even the best, you know what I'm saying? Because she said she had got him other interviews too, I guess, or other, she's trying to put him on other stuff. But he's not applying himself at all. Shit, let the embarrassment fuel your ass. Like,
I gotta get the fuck out of here.
yeah. But at least get some money.
I agree. So I have a couple of things written here. Number one, what the hell happened to being a provider? It's not even like a gender thing. Hell, like, what the fuck happened to being a partner to somebody? And why do people, especially men, who want their woman to perform all of the duties of like a stay-at-home wife, not feel the need to provide for these women? Like, I feel like that's like cherry picking. You're real traditional. Here's what you think that your woman should do. But you can't mount a TV.
But I mean, I'm assuming, do they have a kid?
Yeah, she said that's her baby father.
Oh yeah. That shit sad, man. It's like, if anything, you want to feed your kid, right? Like,
I just feel like, what's that shit they always be saying? As a man, like, as a man, shouldn't you feel some type of way that your girl has had to continuously go around and beg people to get you a job?
That's even more embarrassing. Don't you, like, right? Don't you want her to stop going around and begging? Like, and at least you get free meals. Like, you get to feed your family and feed your family. Like,
Yeah.
it's a no-brainer to me, but I mean, I get the embarrassment. But that's, like, when I was a teenager, I used to, like, before I ever had an actual job, I used to be like, damn, I don't really want to work in fast food, because, like, kind of the same shit he was saying, but I was a fucking teenager. I used to think like that, but as a grown person, I mean, even then, I wanted to get a job to make some money. So I don't understand how, as a grown man
With a kid.
with a child, like, you don't want to go in there and just bust out the little 4 hours. You know what I'm saying? He probably it ain't like you probably gonna be there 8 hours.
No.
So I don't get it, man. I really don't.
And, like, going up there and not getting out the car. What the fuck are you on, dude?
Like, that's embarrassing.
Very much so.
Like,
Very, very much so.
Like, what are you gonna do? Be a bum? Like, I don't understand what's the alternative.
Like, and why are you so comfortable with just like, oh, she got it? She's saying to you in plain language, like, I cannot keep doing this by myself. You need to do something. And your response is, you're doing too much, basically.
Right? Like, there is no valid reason why you can't work. You're not, you know what I'm saying, disabled. So, like.
And to even argue, like, you hear she's talking to a camera. The embarrassment didn't kick in then.
Right. I would have got out the car immediately. Hey,
I'm off this.
don't worry about it. I'm about to go here.
Come out with the uniform on. Like, what the fuck? And then I had a little aside. Because the whole thing about, like, why do particularly men want their women to perform all of these duties as, like, a stay-at-home wife, but they don't want to provide? Just as a follow-up question, if you want your woman to behave like a stay-at-home wife, why y'all not proposing? Proposing.
Yeah.
If you want your girl to behave as a wife, why are you still a boyfriend? Because they got a kid together, all that. You expect somebody to hold you down like that, and that's not your wife? And you have not fallen on hard times. You're just a hard-headed nigga.
Yeah, I feel like the rest, I don't know. I was about to say the recipes are lost, but I don't know that they were ever
Found.
You're right. Because shit's just been fucked up.
For a while now.
And, like, now the men don't want to be men anymore. Literally. And I don't, maybe it's in the food, maybe it's in the water. But it's been happening gradually, slowly, over time when you think about it. Like, it wasn't like, oh, we just woke up one day and the niggas was bitches.
Right. I think it started with, like, what do you bring to the table? And then it's like, what am I supposed to bring to the table? I thought y'all were providing and I was supposed to, like, cook or something. And then it just got progressively worse and worse. And now it's like, pop the balloon if you think I'm ugly. We've learned in the technical difficulty, you niggas need to get yourself some money. That's what we've learned. You're too good for Waffle House. You're too good for McDonald's. You're too good for not much else.
Yeah, I love me some Waffle House.
I was thinking about getting some after this.
It's
very good.
We done though? Was that
Yeah,
it?
we should be. You know what? The men should be happy. They probably prayed for us to not be able to really get into that segment the way we wanted to, but we'll live.
They praying on our downfall. So we have advice from Umar.
We do.
I'm gonna play the clip.
The clip.
I always do that.
We must roll.
Not Glorilla arrested for DUI.
You know what? We can only do what we
She
can.
just said she don't drive.
You know what? I mean, and then here we go. Woman vows to get revenge on Ella Bands for allegedly creeping with her man. I thought she was with A Boogie.
I don't even know who that is.
We shouldn't have even picked the phones back up.
No, for real. I was trying to get to the clip. Oh my God, Glorilla.
Like, what the hell? Like, what the fuck?
Oh my God. Well,
You know?
see if it'll play now.
Black. Ain't no such thing as half black. You don't mix white milk with chocolate milk and get half chocolate milk. When you ever see half chocolate milk? What kind of milk is this? It's half chocolate. Ain't no such thing as half chocolate. It's either chocolate or it ain't. It's either chocolate. I'm half.
It's either chocolate or it ain't.
It's either chocolate or it is not.
In the midst of all this conversation that's going on about this Creole and Cajun, bro, it's either chocolate or it's not.
You know? And that's the easiest way we could put it.
Yep,
So,
that was a good one.
I promised to play the Cuzzosx song,
Yeah,
whether we get taken down or not. Whether they come to get us, sue us, and hit us with a cease and desist or not.
I don't think they are because I mean they on the rise.
Whatever that they say I did, believe him. I ain't clearing up my name. I don't care if you believe him. Stick my homegirl on your nigga, she a real good pleaser. Wanna be up on my team, I might make him a receiver. He like, love me, really supposed to love me. Niggas dreaming
Yeah, they fire. I like that. I fuck with it.
I got it. Turn the wigs around. So that is the On the Radar freestyle by Cuzzos, and sometimes Cuzzosx5, depending on where you're looking at them. But this was just straight off of YouTube. So if you like it, go listen to it. I'm sure it sounds better not through this mic.
Yeah, I'm gonna go check that out.
This has been another incredibly strenuous and technically difficult episode of Let Me Stay Focused podcast. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break. Bye.
Peace.
Another episode of Let Me Stay Focused. Don't be a hating ass bitch during the break.
Peace.
Bye.